An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He can run for it, and he will. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. He may try and run for this. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the former Sun Devil, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal try. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And it's no good. Gonzalez pulled it, and this will remain a scoreless game. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. After the sack on 1st down, Goff, Hassan Reddick in there to drop him at sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. We're scoreless after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. This is taken at about the 14. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Waiting for that.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray, he'll buy some time right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Murray with a 3rd and long. And able to find Kirk complete. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the...
I tried to challenge it. Come on, it's all you.
First of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Adjustment.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. Shut up.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Sled. Wide. Get wide.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Take four.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he's got Fitzgerald. It'll be an Arizona 1st down on a gain of 17.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Murray now on 1st down. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted. But they don't react like that.
And it's a safety. Goff got buried in the end zone. He couldn't get rid of it. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone.
You said what?
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. And they come up here now, 1st down. They'll start the drive with Drake. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
You did.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Going deep for his tight end, Clay.
Give me that.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it because when you...
Brandon Cooks. And that's complete to Cooks. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks, 56 yards, and the Rams have taken the lead.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. Now this time he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it.
Oh,
well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
58, boy, 58 to Mike. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Coming to you, coming to you.
Murray now on first down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get...
He's got a man, complete. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
From
the gun, here's Goff. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
Yeah, I couldn't audible my receiver. I'm right back in it, though. Watch this.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray.
Stop playing.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Nickel Roby-Coleman there defensively. It's now 2nd and 10. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. He's got a man complete, it's Clay. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
Let's go, fellas.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. This is Brown. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Gone. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They begin the drive with Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
Yeah, now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about
that. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown. Now Zerline on and the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Your ass stupid. Shut the fuck up.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
Knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the ground, this is Johnson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Completes it to Fitzgerald. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray, 57 yards. As they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is down to 2.
Yeah.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Nigga gone. I thought my nigga was gone. He was gone.
Check. 180. 59.
Again they run with Gurley. Now it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun. Gone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. Woods, the intended receiver. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. The first down carry here for Johnson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Here I come again. Check 13. Check 13.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. To throw, it's Murray. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
And what I like about what I'm seeing, absolutely running almost with impunity. He's not worried about his body. He's not worried about sliding. He's not worried about protecting himself. He's worried about getting yardage. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got to start figuring out what these blocking schemes are and finding ways to defeat them.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. A game there of 30 big ones. Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Short. Check pass. Big end. Switch. Yeah. Joker. Watch twist. Squeeze. Whip long.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Flush to his right. Now he's going to send this one deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 30 yards. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases,
it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks with time running out as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. He'll look to throw, and it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter.
Yes. Okay.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have a little bit of time here to get to field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards.
Madden. Man, need to fix that shit.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I'm for real, like, not doing that shit, like, that shit motherfuckers just doing 0-2, 0-3, like, you running to the right, throwing that bitch to the left, and this nigga by himself? Hell no.
Murray to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
I don't know. I'm just saying, man.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
No. I mean, I'm not losing. I'm just saying there's too many suspect plays that's happening out here.
Now Murray. And he finds Fitzgerald. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
You said run?
To throw is Murray. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And everything right now rests on the right foot of Zane Gonzalez. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And his kick is good. From 49 yards away, he nailed it. And the Cardinals win it. 22.
That shit was so cheesy. I'm not saying. I'm just saying, like, I'm not impressed by the offense. Like, you, once I go to the defensive package, you not scoring. You're not getting that weak ass run to the edge and throw back to the other side, shoot the quarterback. That I promise you. Bro, you did that every fucking play. No, play your game, bro. I'm just telling you what you're not going to get again. You play your game. I'm not saying don't play how you've been playing. Play how you've been playing. I'm just telling you that shit's not going to get you a dub next time. I promise you. That's on my mama grave.
What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life.
Good, Remy. I guarantee that shit once again.
All we got, we gon' let you
Good, Remy.
stuck in my ways, think I need to.
Whoa, hold on. This nigga playing my playbook. Hold on, I gotta switch play. Oh, that's so gay.
Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma
And
make
the
it
offense, like, I wish I could have switched my playbook.
You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space.
Jesus. Boy, don't go to a man tournament. You wouldn't make it.
I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty,
I've never seen you up in there.
like my age.
Okay.
I got way too many problems to be worried.
EA coverage of the NFL has us at the
Bro,
Mercedes-Benz
I don't believe that shit was on all
Superdome
man,
in
first of all,
downtown New
but
Orleans.
it may have
The
been.
setting in this
Secondly,
dome just
and
starts to
he ain't
amplify the
playing
excitement
from
of the
the
folks in New
Whatever
Orleans
team you play with,
as
you
their
gotta
Saints
play from the
burst from the tunnel a moment
shit
ago.
gang. I got New
They're
Orleans
set,
State
and we're
Farm
set
same
as
playbook.
well as the Saints get ready to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
But you got a dub, though. I don't even think I got New Orleans playbook anyway, so let me check. Okay. Oh, we good there. Bro, I'm not using no excuse. You won by a field goal. Like, you act like you whooped my ass. Like, come on, bro. I said, I gave you props. I said, good game. What else you want me to do? I'm like, Tyrese, what more do you want from me?
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Set. 230. Watch the crowd. Watch the crowd.
First carry for James Conner. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
47's the mic. 47's. Hey, Haywood. I'm coming. Alert 3. Double bump. He's crossing. He's checking. He's two.
Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6.
Hey, switch gears. Slam. Check. Cross. Focus. Cross. Middle. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Double dog. That's the way. Jack 16.
Here we go on fourth down with Roethlisberger. And he fires one that's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Throwing now is Breeze. And that is incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Breeze going to go on fourth down. Gets this one to Hill. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
So you got to score on me first.
They start the drive with Connor.
Show me.
He's going to have the first down past the 20. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
meh.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. On second down, Connor looking for space. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on third and very long.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Check this guy. Hey, Alpha. 22 and 44.
Now Ben on third and long. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Check. Hey, Delta. Undercut. Pilot, 64, weak.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Hey, high 7. Hey, let's go.
To try again after the sack. Roethlisberger, he's going to sling this deep downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper...
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Bud Dupree, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. After the sack on first down, Breeze. They complete it to Hill. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. On third and long, it's Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Give him 30 yards there. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for first and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Yellow lady. You ain't got nothing.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. He's going to fire one deep, middle. That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 34. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, and it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
There you is. That nigga's defensive lineman. You dropped him. Let's see.
From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10.
Okay, outside left linebacker. Okay.
Again, it's Breeze. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. On third down, here's Kamara. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on fourth down. Here's Breeze. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. The Saints on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Breeze to throw. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Breeze to throw for it on 4th. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt, and this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you punt the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 42 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely a long man.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned in under pressure. They got him again. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 62 yards. Breeze going to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 13-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time,
and they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Another try after the first down sack. Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. A gain there of 30 big ones.
A gain of 30. And the Steeler first down.
She was like a 54.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Alert, alert. Look basic. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And Boswell has this one going left, no good. He missed it left. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But now it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Breeze. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
You kill. Under. 98 to Mike. Let's go.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On 1st and 10 is counter. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle?
And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Eli Apple.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Breeze now. He'll let it fly in the direction. And got his man complete. The 30, 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn. 94 yards as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, it's Snell again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
1st down run for Connor, not going to get much, maybe a yard. 2nd down. Demario Davis there on the stop. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Mike's 54. Mike's 50. Good. No chance. Watch the safety creep. Take both of them.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Again, a run with Connor. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
This is Connor. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Well, that second down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 33 now. So the Steelers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Got to kick it, right? I mean, even the short yardage, you boot this thing, don't you?
Yeah, but I know how aggressive you are. I know what you want. You want to go for it, don't you? You're feeling it, aren't you?
Yeah, but treat it like a football game, not like Madden.
I like that. Fight the temptation, kick the field goal, because if you go for it and don't get it, you put a lot on your defense in a short amount of time.
And Boswell's kick is good. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
That was true.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Breeze now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
We got to get this stop here, D. You're good, you're good. Ready.
Breeze now to throw. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. He's going to loft one. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream.
He's got daylight. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. He's at the 30, the 20, 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Washington, 82 yards. And the Steelers.
The work you got down. 9:30. Get the screenshot if you want to, but I'm tired. I'm tired as hell. Shit, what time you get on tomorrow? Yeah. Well, you ought to be on. You ought to be over to. Yeah, I gotta be at work at 9:30, nigga. I'm gonna give me a couple hours of sleep. Shit. Seven. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. You be well on by the time I get off. All right. Bet. All right. Jump. Who the fuck is you calling a nephew, Trail? Everybody in this party older than you. You mustard mouth ass motherfucker. Fuck you. Lemon pepper wings without no pepper. Alright, y'all. Bitch, your back bigger than mine. Bitch, you better go check on your goddamn fish right now, bitch.